Not the most fun for Owner in this situation. For T1, just going to take the Aurora into the Annie. Not much of a surprise there. Didn't want to prioritize it in those first two because they wanted to secure the Gnar, which in hindsight, they might regret. And then you leave yourself open to go Braum or Milio. So you have those two options. No, instead they're going for the Pike.
All right.
A pick Keria is pretty known for.
Yeah, he's pretty good at this one. I don't know whether it's like awe-inspiring, you know? This sort of choice doesn't exactly make me feel, oh, this rounds out the draft. But it is fine. See what Keria's going to play, though. I think this is the big part.
Something with CC.
And it's Poppy. Okay.
I think Poppy has some decent interactions in some of the T1 champions.
I don't think they need to do that. They can just play an AD carry, I think.
Yeah.
It's Melpike, never mind.
Melpike, okay. $11 unique champions. Like, you play them all just one game each.
My goodness.
And then today he played Karma and Lulu, which he'd already played.
All right.
A lot of poke from the Mel.
Yeah. Ooh, almost gets the snare onto Smash there as well, as there is death from below. No, not death from below. Atlas, it's a bone skewer. And gets the flash out of Smash.
Yeah, pretty straightforward. There, no Valkyrie available for Smash. Is a point when he's vulnerable and connected. Oh,
whoa, okay, flash in from Pays, and decent steadfast presence is going to come on through. The barriers down as well, but there's first blood over to the Mel, and Keria is able to walk it off.
What's interesting there is that Keria tried to peel with a steadfast presence and, you know, did as much as he could.
Showmaker is 1 Q away from killing Faker, as Owner is also in a little bit of trouble here. See whether another Q is going to connect as Lucid throws it out.
Double rejuvenation bead.
Yeah, and Chovy did that for mid-Vi back in the day as well, which is good. Oh no, it was Aurelia. I think it was Aurelia mid. It was either that or Vi. Never mind. As that is going to be another bone skewer connecting, and Showmaker gets caught by the flat from Keria.
You know, something I was going to say earlier was Keria used his steadfast presence to peel for Smash. Maybe not. I don't know. But either way, still saves us summoner.
Oh, that sidestep from Shiu doesn't actually matter, but it looked pretty cool. And Doran going to be able to lock down that kill. Keria is everywhere. Ping pong Foss Bomb.
Goes mid, gets a kill. Goes top, gets a kill.
Yeah, you can't really get much better than that. He's like looking for a hook, finds hook.
Thing is, he sends it out early, because if he gets stunned, it cancels the hook, but he sends it out so like it's flying as the stun comes in.
Yeah, there's no extra ping pongs yet. We will keep you updated if we do get another Foss Bomb ping pong. And Keria is looking to come up and kill Shiu once again. And I think that that may just happen as, he realizes there's no way out and he is just going to be taken down. Keria is just everywhere on this map today.
Keria and Lucid just moving together, trying to get vision control of the... Oh, they're going for this blue. There's a lot of T1 members in the vicinity.
Yeah, Showmaker does have his stun at the ready. Faker rotating over. Stun going to get flashed there by Keria as Doran and Shiu fighting towards that top side. Condemn going to be used to nullify the ultimate from the Gnar. Does feel like as this game goes on, the Gnar and the Condemn will have about the same cooldown as Oldia. Wallop connects, and the stun is going to get tumbled, but the Bone Skewer won't get dodged. And Doran gets another one against this Vayne top. Shiu is just having a horrible time.
Close to a perfect game, but not because they got one grub.
Yeah, no, grubs don't count. Oh, it was almost Foss Bomb ping pong! But we didn't get it. Faker goes between worlds. Showmaker gets slowed down momentarily and will take a fair bit of damage.
What's your modern take on a perfect game? You know, so the one grub is on the scoreboard.
Well, Shiu is going to condemn one and then still just get killed by Keria again. Oh, never mind. Oh, the flash
the minion
from
for the level 6.
Oh my goodness. Okay, well, just give him the POM. I don't even care if DK wins this game. I'm still giving it to Keria. I can't give it to anyone. I don't have a vote. As he's going to stun up Keria as he moves in. Faker looking to join the show, though, as the drill doesn't land, but Death from Below is going to connect onto the Annie. And okay, maybe he's going to get something done, as that was an odd maneuver. A double kill from the grave there from Showmaker.
Oh.
In the meantime, oh yes, the Force Bomb ping pong, baby!
That was a rocket, to be fair.
It was the Force Bomb as well, wasn't it?
The Force Bomb didn't get ping pong.
Ah, what a shame.
It was still a rocket ping pong.
There was still some ping ponging going on. And having the extra comet there as well just means that there's more also things in the sky.
The fact it's arcade, quirky.
I do want to say a huge thank you to the production team for giving us the ping pong regardless, as Lucid does get the kickback, and that will be a dead Doran. So 3 swift kills, one after another for DK. As Keria is he's not perturbed by dying in the top lane and will just go and kill Showmaker again, although Keria does come on over. Now Keria could be in a little bit of trouble between the worlds as Showmaker one auto away from dead and will die.
I think an old chat, maybe they went to the bathroom between games and said something to Keria, but it seems like he's angry with them.
Yeah.
Getting the level up on the minion to get the ult, that was slick. That was mean.
Revolted. Well, Drake also going to go on over, as I guess there are dragons in this game. Second one going to be a Chemtech, so we're not going to be dealing with Chemtech souls, as Faker going to interrupt a back with a dash cannon. Showmaker is booking it towards his bottom lane.
He has ult too, he can definitely stop him again.
Yep, but now Faker could be in a little bit of trouble as he gets stunned up, does get to the other side of the world, but Pyroblast will follow him, and he's just dead. Will now come over and clear out this Herald Pit, utilizing that Umbral Glaive very nicely. As all right, Keria is going to spot Faker, flash heroic charge to get that stun into the wall, as Showmaker going to be able to layer that CC. Keria moving up though, Steadfast Presence does come down to the ulti in point blank range. Absolutely beautiful, 1-for-1 so far, as Keria gets exhausted, but it wasn't quite enough to stop the Poppy from dying. Still, Smash comes over, and remember, Pyke can go from hard carrying the game to just exploding in the blink of an eye. Yeah, Lucid is going to spot them, as Shelly loses interest in fighting T1 for now, as Keria on a control ward, sidesteps, does get a stun onto Pays there into the wall, but I mean, Keria is very dead. And there's the flash in, the double stun from Showmaker to take down the Jarvan. And now Faker is moving in. That should cause D+ to back away. Yeah, because they then cannot recall. As Keria just going to get sidestepped there by Smash. And Pays now going to try his hand at it, as it is going to be the secure by Lucid. I mean, Lucid's 750 gold ahead.
Lucid's doing good. And also, you know, they have a big gold lead, but it's Pyke gold.
Yeah.
Pyke gold's a little fake. He has a 1.2k gold lead over Poppy. What does that really mean?
Oh, interrupted immediately. Tibbers is real mad, but does get stunned up in this game.
TP's coming in. 2-1, want to contest this.
Yeah, Pays coming over. There is...
Doran has Mega, he's here.
Yep, he's wandering up, but he's a little bit early, you could say. There is the eviction of the Jarvan. That should guarantee the Drake, and there it goes over to D+, as now the heroic charge, and they blow up the orange buff before he can do anything at all. Now Faker is getting cornered. Keria moving up to him, but maybe he's going up a little bit too far. Between worlds goes Faker. But they're not going to be able to do anything here, and down went Doran. They get themselves the Rift Herald now as the
oh no!
So weird there from Lucid, not quite able to make the play, and he will just fall. Rift Herald does get a charge, so there is that.
When he went in,
and
unfortunately didn't get to do the kick flash, so he just kicked.
Yeah. Pays is now potentially just not able to play ping pong with that one. You only have one rebuttal for quite a few seconds.
Then he wouldn't have been able to kick flash, but he would have been able to get a kick. Maybe the angle wouldn't have been great. Obviously, talking in retrospect,
Keria does make his way down, but Doran is still taking so much damage here. Tibbers still chasing as Keria comes over, lights him in fire, throws a buckler at him, and makes his way out. They take the turret as well, as the rest of T1 are turning up, but they don't have their top laner anymore. And D+ happy to take the 4 versus 5, or maybe it's a 4v4 as there's a Corki in the mid lane. In goes Ona, and he's pretty tanky. Flash out from Lucid, the Bone Skewer connects as Keria turns the montage back on. He'll find another one with the help of Faker, and she falls, and just give this man the POM. I don't care. This Bone Skewer was revolting.
Ult's prepped up for it, and then he goes for the E ult to extend it with the flash as well. To get the stun onto the vein. They don't really have anyone who can like go forward and face check.
Well, maybe it's Showmaker who dash cannons his way in. Keria as well might be able to look for something, and Shiu going down extremely low against Faker, who just gets knocked into the wall. Shiu looking for the angle here, and Faker taken down with the silver bolts. Lucid not even able to come on over there, and the Korean cast, and hear them in the background. Shiu! As he manages to pick that one up. Keria, though, looking to try and shut him down, and that he will do immediately. As Flag and Drag, great buffer there from Ona, but Doran doesn't find any joy with the ulti, as the Poppycopter is just unable to really get off the ground. And now Keria looking for his next target. Still, Keria is surprisingly tanky as the Drake is secured here by Lucid. Ona down exceptionally. He lands the Q. How did you connect that? Lucid, you madman! And now Keria has taken some hex gates to get himself in. Pays looks for the ulti but doesn't find the damage. And it's Keria versus the world. Feels like it's been that this whole game long, but this time I don't think the smart money's on him. As D+ somehow find a huge team fight. Yeah, Faker is going to make his way back in. Showmaker just executes Keria.
I think a big aspect of this was Faker being down at the start of the fight. You know, the two people with gold leads with a pipe, which is kind of fake, and the Aurora. So Aurora...
He also condemned him into his own wall so that he'd be back on the other side as Faker dies again. This time just to Lucid.
And they're able to finish off all the carries.
Oh, so Lucid just hit him with a Q, and Faker didn't have a turret, so he died.
Yep, that was enough.
It's exactly what you were talking about, right? Aurora, after you've pressed all your buttons, you really are just kind of hopping around. Okay, Keria wants to find an angle towards this Vayne, who is looking way tankier than any Vaynes I've ever seen, as he uses the ulti to try and get in there. Does manage to get the stun down, and Faker picks it up. They did get the inner turret in mid, and I believe it was traded relatively well.
There's a Pike hiding there.
Showmaker is going to dash cannon around him, throws the bear backwards. That was kind of cool. As Ona comes in with the Cataclysm, down goes Keria as the Annie deals with it, as Faker's also going to get taken out. As Lucid looks for the angle. Pay's doing a lot of work here. Does manage to take down the Poppy, but it's a double for Smash. And it's Doran that's throwing back his Yordle Breather, and Lucid flashing on top. And the sneaky Demon Hunter is making her way down. She's not required.
Warding, he is fishing.
Oh, actually avoids all of the vision, but then doesn't avoid the Poppy as he gets slammed into the wall, and Keria, guys, is very dead. And that's what happens if you get spotted out, as now Ona is trying to deal with Shiu, and he fails the flash over the wall. I think even if he does manage to get that flash, he is still dead. If they do get to a very late game scenario, maybe D+ are kind of happy with how that one goes. As T1 getting themselves set up, the Poppycopter comes on through, Pays not going to get the rebuttal, and out goes the jungler. So Baron is just secured. My goodness, it lasted for about 2.5 seconds. I guess that's what happens when Shiu's there from the beginning, as he's going to find Keria as well. Silver bolts, another bullet, and down goes the Pike. Shiu actually is just a hunter in this game.
Yeah.
It's so lore accurate, and we're now going into like a Vayne season as well. Isn't it cool? It's just really on theme. I wonder whether they did some sort of agreement for this, this headline match. Yeah, he's actually just going to be able to grab this inhibitor. That's 2 of them down. Pays is teleporting back, so might be able to take out the wave, but it's Baroned minions, so it's more difficult to take down. Doran will now turn up, as Smash is also here. Owner's going to get hit with a bear, though. And as an Australian, I know how bad that can get. As Shiu, final hour comes in, flashes out of the way, but he is still in a lot of trouble. Oh my god, Smash! Massive amounts of damage, picks up the triple, and that is all she wrote. D+ will be taking down T1 in 3 games and continue their winning streak.